Would you pay rupees 30,000 every year for Whoop or rupees 30,000 one time for the Ultra Human? I use both for 15 days. This is a real world comparison, not a technical breakdown. And yes, there's a 25% discount code for the Ultra Human at the end. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are back once again. It's been a long time, but like I said, we are going to be doing this a little less often compared to what we used to do before. So first things first, please excuse my beard. I know it's kind of haywire because I'm trying to grow it out as best I can so the stylist can have a good chance at giving me a really nice shape as much as possible with my kind of scanty beard. Anyways, fuck that. Let's get back to today's topic. So basically, you guys know that I have been wearing Whoop from the last 5 to 6 months. It's the first time I wore a serious health tracker, and yeah, like I've been on the transformation journey. So basically this caught the eyes of the guys at Ultra Human, and they wanted to be a part of my journey, so they sent me Ring Air, the newest product from them in terms of wearable. And not just that, they also sent me the M1 CGM, M1 Live it's called, because they also know that I'm a diabetic, and it's going to really help me dig deeper into my tracking and maybe help me with my metabolism, how I can play what food around what routine and stuff like that. So yeah, that is what we are going to be doing today. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's quickly go ahead and unbox the Ultra Human package. I have already opened it obviously because I had to put it to test before I tell you what it is about. So let's get started. Alright, so before we start, just a heads up. Just because they sent me these devices, that does not mean I'm going to be biased towards Ultra Human. This is purely based off 15-day testing of wearing both the devices together, and basically just giving you an idea about which one could be better for you at what pricing. So yeah, let's get started with comfort first. Now I've been wearing Whoop for the last 5 to 6 months, and it has been great. Although I do have slight issues with it because it is a band, and it has to go through sweating, and if you shower with it, it takes hours to dry. Now talking about Ultra Human, the day I got it, I just put it on my finger, and I literally forgot I'm wearing a device. It has no weight, no bulk to your finger, and I am someone who likes to wear jewelry any which way. So yeah, the ring is way more convenient when it comes to comfort. Moving on to the next point, which is obviously the accuracy, the most important part of any wearable device. When you compare them to each other, they're both the same. I couldn't find any discrepancies, maybe more than 2 or 3% here and there, which absolutely doesn't matter. At the end of the day, these wearable devices are there to give you an idea and not really 100% depend on it. Now, let me very quickly tell you the problems in each of them. The problem with Whoop I have is the calorie burn rate. So I searched online and I realized from various users that at certain height and weight, the Whoop is mostly underreporting your calories burnt, which is kind of demotivating. Also, the steps is still an issue, although it's not a big issue. Whoop does underreport by 10% roughly when it comes to Ultra Human and Apple for the step counter. Apple step counter is the best, and Ultra Human has turned out to be exactly the same like it. So yeah, that's the issue with the accuracy when it comes to Whoop. Now moving on to the next not so important thing, which is the UI. Now what happens in this case is that when you buy your first device and you use it for some time, you feel like that is it and that is the best until you move on to another one and try a different one. It goes the same way. I bought the Whoop first. It is clutter free, clean, lesser metrics, and to the point. Whereas the Ultra Human app is more complicated because it has a lot more metrics, which I will tell you in the next point as we move forward. So which is why I said the user interface is not so important part, but yeah, to make it short, the UI on the Whoop is better than the Ultra Human. Now, moving on to the next important thing, which is unique to both the devices, are unique features. Now, we all know that Whoop 5.0 with the MG specifically that I am using, medical grade version of it, has these two new features called the ECG and blood pressure. Now, blood pressure was working in India pretty much since the beginning, which I did not realize. I came to know later. ECG is not working, like we all know from the launch of Whoop. It's not going to be working everywhere since the beginning. It might take, I don't know how many months more to start. Let's talk about the Ultra Human Air now. Ultra Human Air has, I feel, more practical unique features because it has a little more metrics which are shared with you every single day. Like for example, this very cool feature I found was the brain waste clearing score. Now what this does is basically gives you an idea about your brain fog. Maybe it could be after alcohol night, or maybe after one night when you didn't sleep well, you would actually feel like what is happening, you're feeling dizzy or whatever, or you're just not being able to focus, and that score literally tells you that, and it works absolutely 100% accurately because I compared and I felt it about it. Now apart from this, there's a very nice thing on the Ultra Human which I would specifically like to mention as a unique feature, is these phases. It guides you on these phases as per your vitals, that what time in a day is like a golden hour for you to go out in the bright light and have a little walk, and it will also tell you at what time in the night suddenly the phase is shifting and you should try to avoid bright lights, like using a phone on the bed and stuff like that. So it gives you this idea, and if you actually follow that, you do tend to have a better sleep and a better recovery the next day. So these are some really nice cool metrics which are unique to Ultra Human, and they're actually useful in the daily life as compared to having ECG and blood pressure on the daily. So yeah, that was about the unique features in both. Now let's talk about the next point, support. Yeah, it is very important. It is very important. So if you have any trouble with your Whoop, or you think something is not working fine, or you suddenly see the heart rate is not working fine, or there's some issue, all you can do is get help from the coach in the app, which is basically an AI. And about anything beyond that is not available in India because it's not launched here. Even when it was launched here, there was no offline support, and that is what is great with Ultra Human, because you have this real time online support via the app, and you are actually talking to humans and not to an AI. So basically, the first day when I got it, I was having some issue connecting my glucose monitor on the Ultra Human app, and it was like, I don't know, 1 a.m. in the night, and I just very angry. I was very frustrated. I put it in the chat over there, and immediately I got a response. It was solved in like 5 minutes. So you have full technical support in India when it comes to Ultra Human, and you might have to just drop an email to Whoop and wait 24 to 48 hours for an actual reply to deal with it. So yeah, I was very happy to try the Ultra Human because, like I said, I made it clear to you, everything is pretty much accurate. It's all the same. Ultra Human is also been in the space since a long time, because they first started pushing this glucose monitor, the CGM, to non-diabetics also. And if you don't know what I'm talking, then it really helps with the metabolism score and stuff like that. Apart from this, a very important point, one more point, is your blood testing. So basically, both have around 85 biomarkers that they integrate into your vitals and give you better tracking on both the devices. So Whoop has the Whoop Labs, which has not started in India yet, although I got an email, the feature has started. What you can do is take the list of biomarkers, do a blood test from outside, upload it to the Whoop app, and then it will integrate that for you. And whereas in Ultra Human's case, this feature is fully active and available across various cities in India. All you have to do at the click of a button is order a blood test. And the shocking part, the blood test of these 85 markers, which pretty much includes everything beyond even what you would do as a full health checkup in a physical lab in India. And it costs only rupees 6,500, where you get extreme deep detail of every aspect of your body, which is automatically integrated into the app and obviously then used for getting you accurate vitals. So yeah, this is a great feature. We don't know when it will start in Whoop, but Ultra Human already has it active. I haven't done it yet. I'm doing that next. Now, let's come to the final conclusion, what I feel. I feel if you're a regular active person, who goes running, walking, light sports, and gymming also for that matter, then I think Ultra Human Air is the perfect device for you. And as against that, if you are doing extremely heavy weight, so that is where I found the Ultra Human Air to lose, because although it's not bulky, but it does have a little bit of thickness to it, which does not matter in regular life, but during heavy weights it does matter. And there is friction because it's like kind of metal to metal, or whatever, hard material to hard material, and you cannot really find grip. It will always irritate you when you're doing pull-ups or when you're doing like really heavy bench press and stuff like that. So in that case, it is a hindrance for sure. So that is where I think the Whoop wins, because it's just a wristband on a wrist, no interference in any activity. So here is what I'm going to do going forward, and this is what I am doing basically after trying it out in every scenario possible. I am going to be using the Whoop while I'm strength training in the gym, and that's for 1 hour, and rest of the 23 hours I'm going to wear the ring and completely forget about it, and I can track it whenever I want. Also, In addition to that, in my case at least, which I think should be in everyone's case as much as possible, I'm using the glucose monitor, like I said, the CGM, and it's integrating that also in the 23 hours of my day. And the 24th hour is also secured because this is not connected to this. Whether you have this or you have this or you have any other Ultrahuman product, each product has its own tab in the app, so they're not correlated. But if you have the data from all the products, it's all correlated into your health vitals. So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing going forward. And here is my final advice to you. Like I said, if you want to be a casual tracker, I mean, it's just better to track with a ring than to put an effort towards Whoop and the money and the expense towards it than to not have anything at all. So yeah, that is my advice to you. Now you need to take a call how serious you are about tracking and what would work best for you. Don't forget to use the code if you plan to buy the Ultrahuman Air. Don't worry, this is not a marketing thing. Okay, this code was given to me just for you guys. I have nothing to gain from it, and also it is Black Friday sale. So yeah, it's for that. So don't think that I am very smartly trying to integrate and market a product to you. I just told you what is going to be, and you are going to see it on my hand. What is there, what is not there in the future. If you think that I'm doing this for marketing, so yeah, that's that for this video. Let me know in the comments below what would you choose based on the things I told you about both the devices. Please let me know in the comments below. You have any questions, you can fire it at me on the comments and I will always reply without a doubt. Now, I'm not talking in detail about the CGM from Ultrahuman. That's only because I don't think 15 days is enough to be conclusive for any CGM. So I am going to be wearing it for the next 3 weeks more. So yeah, that's all for today's video. If you're watching till here, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.